Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'll be doing I'm gonna be cooking dinner. And what I'll be cooking is I'm gonna call it bone stew Frigazee chicken, because originally it should have been bone stew chicken, but I feel like I want to fry them first before I cook it down. So, and I'm just gonna cook it with cornmeal dumplings. I'm not gonna be adding any food like yam, banana, and all of those stuff. I'm just doing something quick and simple. So, with no further ado, let's get into this video. But before we do, if you have not yet done so, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And remember to hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this video, and share the video to other persons as well. So this is a cornmeal that I'm gonna be using. And this is the flour that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna do enough because I'm not adding any other food to this. So I'm just gonna do enough. Let me not close the bag as yet, because you know sometimes you might add a little too much water and you want to add some more flour. I'm gonna add some cornmeal. Guys, I ordered some grocery from Walmart about an hour ago, and it's already out for delivery. And I totally forgot to order corn, sweet corn. I absolutely love sweet corn, and I'm just realizing that I didn't order any. I only have one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just, before I start kneading the flour, I'm just gonna go ahead and add that one corn to the pot. It's already on the stove. The pot's on the stove with water, and I'm gonna add some salt. Gonna be adding maybe about 2 of this teaspoon. So I added 3 of this tiny spoon. It's not a lot because the spoon is extremely small. Maybe it's even smaller than a teaspoon. I'm gonna add some to the flour as well. And I'm gonna strip the corn. So just one. I'm gonna break it in half. So I'm gonna get just 2 pieces. But 2 is better than none, right? I could go ahead and order it from Walmart anyhow, but I want to cook dinner early this evening, so I'm not gonna be able to wait on it. Just gonna wash the corn. Break it in half and add it to the pot. So now I'm gonna mix in everything. I wish I knew how to do measurements. I wish I knew how to do measurements so that I can give accurate measurement for persons who want to know exactly how much of each ingredient I use, but I'm not used to that. I just work off estimation, but I'm gonna try practice doing that to make it easier for those who want to learn and they want to work by measurement. So this is properly mixed in. I'm gonna add some water. Yo, this is not for the weak. I'm telling you, it's not easy. So you see, If you don't like when the flour sticks between your finger and it's very uncomfortable, that means your dough is a bit wet. So what you can do to prevent that from happening is add some more flour to it. So now it's all done. There it is, perfect dough. And I'm gonna add them to the pot. It's already boiling. So over here is the pot that I'm gonna be using to fry or brown the chicken. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna turn on the stove and allow the oil to heat up. So I'm gonna be adding the oil. And now I'm gonna be adding the dumplings. Well, this looks like a lot of flour, but let's see. So this is how I make it. Roll. If you need to put it in again. Or you can do it like this. Whichever way is more comfortable for you. So I've added all the dumplings to the pot, and now I'm just gonna stir using a fork. You have to do this so that the flour does not, or the dumplings, they don't stick to the bottom of the pot. So now I'm gonna be putting in the chicken. So this is the chicken. It was already pre-seasoned. There's a video on my page that I uploaded how I cleaned, washed and seasoned the chicken, and I bagged them up in bulk. So you can go ahead and check out that video on my channel. So I'm just gonna pour it out. It was already thawed, so I'm just gonna pour it out in here. Oh, the oil is very hot. Let me turn on the vent. So like I said, this was originally supposed to be brown stew chicken, but I feel like I want to fry it first before I cook it down. So it's gonna be extremely brown when you after fried, but it's not burnt, so don't worry about the color. So I'm just gonna allow these to fry about 5 minutes on one side, and then I flip them over onto the other side. So now it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna flip to the other side. And allow this to fry for another 5 minutes, then I remove it from the pot. So now I'm gonna be removing them from the pot and straight into the pot that I'll be cooking them in. And don't worry guys, they're not burned, because the browning was already on it. It gives off a very dark color. Now I'm gonna add this to the same burner, and this basin has in the rest of the browning. I'm just gonna add some water to this and then pour it into the pot. This will be the only water that I'll be adding, so I just added enough because it won't take long to cook. Reason being, it was already fried. So because it was already fried, it cuts down the cook time. So when this boils, I'm gonna keep stirring, and then when it boils down to the consistency that I'm comfortable with, I'll add natural seasoning and ketchup and whatever else I want to add to it. Cover this and allow it to cook. In the meantime, let's go over to our dumplings. I'm just gonna stir the pot. See, it's going pretty well. I'm cooking this on medium heat. You don't want to cook it on high because you don't want it to boil over. So I'm going to allow these to cook, and we'll be right back. So in the meantime, while the dumpling and the chicken is cooking, I'm just gonna cut up some natural seasoning so I can add it to the chicken. Onion, sweet pepper, garlic, a piece of hot pepper, scallion, just gonna wash these. Thyme, I'm not gonna be adding any more hot pepper to this because you know my kids are gonna be eating it, so I don't want it to be too spicy. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to the pot. Let's go. Cover it and allow it to boil down all the way to a certain consistency that I'm comfortable with for the gravy, and then I'm gonna add ketchup, butter. If I need to add any more powdered seasoning, I'll add that as well, and allow it to cook down for a bit more. Over here the dumplings are almost finished. If you want to know how long dumplings take to cook, dumplings normally take up to 30 minutes to cook properly. And another trick that you can use to know when the dumplings are done is whenever it starts to the water becomes very thick, where you can actually drink it, because the water from this dumpling, if you want to know, get strong and fit, you can drink the dumpling water. Just pour some into a cup, a teacup, and just sit and drink it hot, and that is very healthy and good for your body. So I'm gonna allow these to continue cooking. Oh, and if you have reached this far in my the video and you are enjoying it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and like, share, and if you have not yet done so, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and show your support. Thank you. So this is a vlog that I'm actually doing, so while those are cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy up. So if you want to skip this part, you can skip this part, or you can continue watching me in my kitchen. I have a dishwasher, guys, but for vlog purposes, I'm just gonna hand wash them. And I mean, you can hand wash your dishes, not because there's a dishwasher mean that you have to use it. So I'm just gonna wash them and put them in my dishwasher to drain. I have this drainer right here. Trust me, it's very convenient. I purchased it on Amazon, and I just love it. If you don't want to use it, you can just put it together and just put it aside. So like for smaller items, instead of putting them in the dishwasher to drain, you can just put them here. If you want to know where I purchased my pots from, I purchased them from Walmart. These are really good pots. So because these are larger, I'm gonna put them in the dishwasher to drain. so everything is nice and clean. Odor band, this smells really good. I ordered some things from TikTok shop that is very convenient for the kitchen. And they're gonna be arriving on the 20th of this month, November. So I absolutely love them. There are probably things that everybody already have in their kitchen, but I don't have it because, as you can see, I have to rest my soap on the counter here. If I want to use it, I have to take it up and pour it in my hand or whatnot. What I ordered was, I think it was a soap dispenser that you can squeeze, and a soap caddy so that I can put my soap, my brush and bleach or whatever else I'm using in my kitchen. I can just put it here, put them in there, and it also comes with a little drainer that I can use to drain the water back into the sink. So now that we're done, I'm gonna go and season the chicken, turn off the flour, and then that's it. So let's go over here. I'm gonna turn this off because it's finished. And I'm gonna season this pot. So I'm gonna be adding so as you can see, it has already boiled down to the consistency that I want. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this because I like when it's a lot of gravy. So I'm gonna be adding some ketchup. Some slap your mama. This one is a spicy one. The one that is not spicy, instead of this part being red, it would have been yellow. I accidentally purchased a spicy one, but I have to use it, so I use small amounts because it's extremely hot. Garlic powder. butter. I'm gonna add some more ketchup. Cover this down and allow it to cook. And at this point is wise to kind of turn down the flame. I'm going to turn this off. So it is finished now. I'm going to turn off the stove. So this is my, as I said, I'm going to call it Frigazee bone stew chicken because I fried it before cooking it. I'm going to be inserting a picture of the presentation on a plate at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you have not yet done so, and like this video, share, and do remember to subscribe. And I'll see you again in another one. Bye guys.